After years of preparation, City of Madison leaders say a multi-million-dollar homeless shelter on Bartlett Drive will open on September 1st. But there's a catch. Officials say there still isn't enough money to operate the shelter 24/7 as originally planned. Officials say the city and county are already providing the amount it takes to run an overnight shelter as they have in the past. But in order to give people housing and mental health resources around the clock, they are relying on private donors. Our Nicole Herzog asked the city about the plan.
On Bartlett Drive on the city's east side, signs of life are starting to appear as a $27 million homeless shelter sits empty.
We're now on the verge of finally opening the community's first purpose-built shelter.
But come September, the building won't operate to its full capacity.
This is a $27 million project. What is it going to take to be able to get this to be fully operational 24/7?
It's not just a new building, it's a new approach to providing shelter. So we want the operator, Porchlight, to get their legs under them, to get comfortable with the building, for guests that use it to get comfortable with the building and new policies and procedures that will get in place. The other piece of this is the financial piece and the funding difference between operating on an overnight basis and operating full day, 24 hours a day, is about $1 million.
The city and county are already spending $3.5 million just to operate the shelter overnight. But now the Shelter Friends of Dane County nonprofit is raising money to get it running 24/7.
So we've seen this great initial start to our fundraising. We know that we've raised over 12 months of what's needed to run the shelter 24/7. But every year it's going to take $1 million.
The organization is hoping to build an endowment in order to prevent fundraising every year.
Do you think the city jumped the gun building this massive facility without having the money to fully operate 24/7?
No.
Local government here has done more than their fair share, in my opinion. And now we're kind of calling out to the community to say, what can you do now to help us really maximize this new building's potential, make it 24/7 so that we can see these positive outcomes.
That was our Nicole Herzog reporting. The city says before the pandemic, the local government played no role in supporting shelter services. Now that those funds have run dry, officials say they're returning to the model of relying on community support. The city says it's confident the shelter will operate 24/7 before the end of the year.